Hello and welcome to my 19-week update with my 8th baby. So almost halfway there. It's very exciting. It's going so quickly, I can't believe it. I'm really enjoying this pregnancy. I feel really well and yeah, everything seems to be going according to plan. So the past week I have had plenty of energy most of the time, but there's the odd occasion when I just have a wave of complete exhaustion hit me and I just drop like a fly. I have to have a little sleep if I can possibly. Only for about half an hour at the most, and then I'm fine again. I've got all my energy again, but it's weird. It's just this sudden huge wave that just sort of slaps me and I just can't control it. I just get this terrible tiredness, but it's not very often. Most of the time, like I said, I have got plenty of energy, so that's a good thing. The other night I had a weird dream, and I don't normally tell people my dreams because I know how boring it is when people tell you your dreams, but this one was pregnancy related, so I'll just quickly share it with you. And the dream was that I was standing in a room that was really sunny. The sun was shining through the window, and I had my back to the window and I could see the sun almost shining through my tummy, and I could see the silhouettes of the baby, and I could clearly tell that I was having a baby girl. So since then I have been thinking that I must be having a girl, even though before that I thought I was quite sure that I was having a boy. But I'm usually wrong, so I really still haven't got a clue, but I have that kind of little feeling now that I'm more likely to have a girl. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have this strange thing that happens to me during every one of my pregnancies, and I don't know if I'm the only person that has this. I haven't spoken to anyone about it before, so I don't know if anyone else has the same thing, but I get this thing where I have horrible thoughts of accidents happening. Like I was just suddenly have an image of like having a paper cut or slicing my finger with a knife, really like just, I don't know why I get it. It's like a sudden horrible flash of some horrible thing, and I only get this when I'm pregnant, and all I can put it down to is that your kind of instincts are telling you to be more aware of the dangers around you, and you need to protect yourself against any potential paper cuts. I don't know what it is, but it's very odd. Like sometimes I'll just imagine myself falling down, when you've got the shopping malls and you've got an open bit in the middle. I imagine myself dropping down the middle bit, like someone pushing me over or something like that. Really horrible thoughts, but I try not to give them too much attention, and once I have that thought I just think, oh yeah, that's just my instincts trying to tell me that I need to really protect myself while I am pregnant and have this baby growing inside me. But please let me know in the comments below if you've had anything similar, because I would love to know if I am the only one or not. Maybe others do share this strange phenomena. I've found that just recently I have started getting a little bit more sensitive. Usually I'm very happy and positive and I can joke along with people and all the rest of it, but just lately I've been getting a little bit sensitive, and when people are cracking their usual jokes with me, I suddenly take offence, and then I have to stop myself and think, no, I'm just being overly sensitive. So, which again is another thing that I always get in pregnancy, just overly sensitive, take things a bit too seriously. It's kind of a bit like PMT or PMS, whatever you want to call it. I get the same sort of feeling, like I just feel like people are digging at me, trying to, you know, poke at me and be a bit annoying, but they're not, they're just having their usual banter with me. So I have to keep reminding myself, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm overly sensitive, lighten up. Another thing that I have been experiencing lately is my sense of smell. I'm very, very sensitive with my sense of smell. If I get too close to anybody, their breath bothers me. Even if they've just cleaned their teeth, I just can't stand breath at the moment, any breath. You know, their breath is fine, really, but to me it's just like, oh, no. So any smells, you know, I'm just not able to cope with smells at the moment. I've noticed over the past couple of weeks the baby having hiccups. I can feel it having hiccups, which I think it's actually quite early to be able to feel the baby having hiccups. So I'm only 19 weeks pregnant now, and I have been feeling it for at least 2 weeks. So I think that's quite soon to be feeling it, but I have definitely been feeling it, and the baby's hiccups seem to be getting stronger as it's getting bigger. And with some of my previous babies, when they've had hiccups, when I've been pregnant, they have reacted really violently, and as when they start to get their hiccups, they've been like kicking and punching, and you can tell they're not very happy about having their hiccups. But this baby seems a lot more calm, and it will just gently wriggle about. It's still strong, but it's not sort of as violent as previous babies have been with their hiccups. So that is a definite difference with this baby. I still have not been to see a doctor or a midwife or anything. I haven't let the doctors know that I'm pregnant. None of that yet. I am still enjoying just having this pregnancy to myself with no interference, nobody asking me questions. You know, like, I hate it when you go to the doctors and they say, did you plan this baby? And awkward questions like that. I think it's nobody's business, is it really? Nobody's business. And I've just been enjoying the privacy of having this pregnancy just with my family, and none of those judgmental looks of like, you know, another one, people thinking that I'm having too many children or whatever. I don't want to hear their negative opinions. So it's been nice to keep it to ourselves. And I've been feeling really well. So I don't know what the point is in going to see them. I've enjoyed not having any blood tests. I've enjoyed not having any scans. Just no interference. I'm not ill. I'm just pregnant. I'm just having a baby. And people have been having babies since the beginning of time. So I'm sure I can manage. If I was feeling ill, or if it was perhaps my first baby or something like that, and I wasn't so confident with what I was doing, then sure, fine. I'd be happy to go and seek medical advice. But as everything is just going along smoothly and naturally and all the rest of it, I think I'm so happy with just keeping it as it is for the time being. As I get further towards the end of my pregnancy, I will go to the doctors and see the midwife, because I think it would be nice to get to know the midwife in case I need her when I do deliver my baby. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. I haven't given it too much thought. I've been trying not to think about giving birth too much yet, because I've still got a long way to go, and I can get very anxious about that if I think about it for too long, because, you know, I've been through many labours now and I'm well aware of how it feels and all the rest of it, and I don't really need to be giving that too much attention. I just need to keep calm about it. Thankfully my labours are usually straightforward, quick and relatively pain-free until the very, very, very last few minutes, and hopefully this one will be the same. Usually by this stage of my pregnancy I am having symptoms of anemia, but I haven't had any of those symptoms with this pregnancy, and that's probably because I have been taking iron as a precaution, because I know I always do get anemic. So I'm really pleased that the iron I've been taking is working, and I haven't been getting that thing where, you know, when you stand up quickly and everything goes black and you start seeing stars and all that. I haven't been getting that, so I don't think I'm anemic, or certainly not as anemic as I have been in the past. I've been sleeping really well. I haven't had any of the pain in my hips that you get with later pregnancy when you sleep on your side, and you have to, well, I usually put a pillow between my knees, which will stop the pain, but I haven't had to do that yet, so no hip pain and barely any heartburn. I've just started getting the first twinges of heartburn, but that's only been after when I've eaten something really spicy. So I'm pleased about that too, because heartburn can be really horrible. So it's all been pretty good so far. So that's pretty much it. I've been feeling the baby moving strongly. I've been feeling well. I feel a bond with the baby. I really am so looking forward to being able to see the baby, but I'm not in a rush to have the baby early or anything like that. I want it to come out when it's good and ready. My babies are usually late, but that's fine by me as long as they're healthy and everything's all going well. You know, that's the main thing that I want. So I'm almost halfway and everything is going so well. I couldn't have asked for a better first half of this pregnancy. It's been pretty perfect and I'm really enjoying it. Thank you so much for watching this update, and I'm going to continue to try and do my weekly updates. So please subscribe so you don't miss any of those, and please give this video a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. Bye.